How many of you guys have above a 3.5 GPA? A lot of you. How many of you have a 4.0? A decent amount of you. How many of you guys are in sports or clubs? So the participation is pretty high. The career prep school says the average GPA was a 3.0 in the last 10 years. That has gone up exponentially. In 1990, the average was 2.68, and all of this is due to grade inflation. Grade inflation is not just because of people getting smarter, but it is because of the pressure that people are getting, you know. But not just grades are increasing, sports are increasing, participation in clubs and extracurriculars are increasing, but at what cost? Hi, my name is Eleanor Smith. I am going to talk about how extreme pressure in youth is a major concern because it's resulting in early brain burnout and mental health issues. There's been a huge trend recently, if you look to your left and you look to your right, that everybody is trying to get the highest grade possible. They're trying to be varsity, they're trying to be the best you can be. People join clubs, extracurriculars to have a better college application. People do as many certificates and extra classes so their resume looks better. And all of this pressure gets put in and people start to get overwhelmed. If you guys have ever gotten overwhelmed by all the schoolwork and extracurriculars in, right? And a lot of the times, doing that in academics, people start to fail near the end of the year because of the burnout. And for sports, all or nothing mindset is really negative because people get injured, people start to think badly of themselves. They could be doing perfect and they think really badly of themselves. Whether it's their coach is doing, if they put pressure on them like that. Parents' pressure. I know a lot of girls that their parents will put pressure on them in tennis and it drives them to quit. And there's been some studies that say that putting pressure on kids is pushing them to be the best they can. The early childhood insight says that it preps them for the future and builds resilience, and it can give kids more confidence to have an adult believe in them. But with this, it's also advancing things like a 4.0 was not normal 10 years ago, and now if you look around, your whole class almost has a 4.0. Everybody's up. And it's near the end of the year. I'm sure all of you are feeling the burnout. All of you are ready for the end of the year to start. You're trying to get those grades in. You're like, oh my gosh, can't wait for this to be over. You're feeling stressed. And you just want to quit. Don't worry guys, you aren't lazy. It's really common. Youth burnout has been at an all-time high. The pressure to be the best. I've always struggled with pressure to pursue. My sister graduated high school at 16, graduated college at 18 with a 4.0. And my other sister has never gotten below an A+. So the pressure to pursue has always been something that I've really struggled with. And when you look around and see everybody passing around you, you may think to yourself, if you're not doing as well as them, what is the point? And this idea needs to be transformed. Because if people keep believing that higher standards make stronger athletes, more pressure makes better results, and constant extracurriculars teach better time management, then people are eventually going to give up. That is the main reason that mental health for teens is so high, is that they feel so overwhelmed. And we need to transform the idea that being the best isn't what we need over our well-being, and that non-stop performance needs to be transformed into an environment that nurtures mental health, balance, and a realistic growth. In conclusion, the advancement to youth burnout is not just a phase, it is getting worse. We've created a culture where busyness equals success and being overwhelmed gets ignored. The advancement of youth sports, academics, and extracurriculars should not be a cost of youth mental health. Kids are losing passions for their sports, hobbies, and education. It needs to be reframed that perfection doesn't equal success, and growth and resilience is not from constant pressure, and we want to reduce that burnout. Well, the main idea is just that, like, I don't think there should be as many, like, pressure from parents. I think technically you guys are more the subject, less the audience. I think the audience is just the adults around you, your coaches, your teachers that put that pressure on you.
Some other thoughts, comments, questions?
I think your discussion is really good and something that we can all relate with.
Definitely. Thank you so much.